And we are live. Welcome everyone to Out of the Draft Podcast Season 4, Episode 22. Our Taylor Swift podcast. Feeling 22. Or mid Joey Logano. How's everybody doing this week? I'm
Short track racing.
Good.
Quite good.
I'm great.
phenomenal. Well, I'm Dylan.
My name is also Dylan, aka DA.
I guess
Hun-
I go now
yeah,
since
yeah.
the roster's all messed up today. I'm Hunter, aka Shake and Bako 301, and I just want you all to know right now, I'm gonna make it a public announcement. I'm not trimming or shaving my beard until Chase Elliott wins again. So I might look like a caveman by the end of the season.
Okay, now quick question.
Just a facial beard.
No, that's not my question. but that's even better. My question was actually going to be: are you including O'Reilly this week?
You know what? I'll include that. I will.
That's
Because
good.
I have a bad feeling about the 9 car right now, dude. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but it's got a bad feeling.
I'm Cody, aka Cody the Bear, and aka Cody the Cripple.
Cody the Cripple, the only Toyota guy on the panel, especially this week. I mean, any other week. Loser. DJ will be with us later, and also Dylan, aka DCD, will join us as well. Well, I guess we get right into the Cup race. We were at Sonoma. It was really beautiful over there. I wish we were in March so we could see all the green, but it was really cool to see all the pictures and whatnot. SVG, of course, started on. No, he did not start. Sorry, my bad. Almost messed up there. Ty Gibbs started in the pole. Carson Hocevar started second. And then SVG started fourth. Was that right?
Sixth.
Sixth?
I believe it was sixth.
Yeah, that's it.
That's wild. Yeah. So he wasn't, quote unquote, the fastest of the weekend until we got to Sunday. Ty Gibbs was really quick right away. He stayed out and got stage points. He didn't flip the stage when others did, including SVG, Larson, Byron, Blaney, people like that. And then as well as Chase Briscoe, which we'll get into him in a second. And then with stage 2, it was very similar. Ty Gibbs and Christopher Bell stayed out. They didn't want to flip the stage. They put themselves behind as well. This was even further this time because a lot more people actually flipped the stage because they knew that it was going into stage 3. So they were, instead of like 19th and 20th, they were like 22nd to 26th area. And then so Ty Gibbs and Christopher Bell were 1, 2 in both stages. Stage 3 kind of started off a little wonky. There's a lot of incidents going around. Maybe not cautions. There was a caution right away with some debris, but we had Denny Hamlin spin off the nose of the 77, but he may not have caused it. According to his post-race, the 6 caused it, and then according to the 6, the 48 caused it. So that's
True.
So that's interesting to dig down. But Tyler Reddick had a steering. What is the word I'm looking for? Steering
Malfunction.
No, it was the
Power steering.
Power steering. Yes. The power steering went out on the car, so he was like 6 laps down. He finished dead last, but Denny was about to gain a lot of points on him. But then he got spun by the 77. And then, of course, another top points contender, Chase, spun himself out coming out of turn 4. And then that was another sense of situation that happened in stage 3. The 54, the 5, and the 12 waited longer. They didn't actually pit when they could have. They waited longer to keep the fresh tires on them at the end of the run. But the 19 pitted a lap before SVG. He tried to save his stuff well. Long story short, the 19 was catching, Shane, but it wasn't enough, and Shane wins the race. Hopefully I got all the highlights that I can think of. So I guess we'll give our ratings, and then we'll kind of dig deeper into our thoughts about the race. I thought it was honestly, it was good. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. I thought it was a 6.5 out of 10.
That's fair. I mean, I thought the racing wasn't bad, but I will not lie, I was a little bit bored. And I did say earlier on this podcast that because someone dominates doesn't mean it's boring, except if it's SVG. Okay, but it's good. Like he's really good. That's no denying that. I still like him pretty good. So I'll give it like a 6.1 out of 10.
I think if we didn't go to San Diego last week, um, I would look at this race as being a lot better. I thought it was a decent race, but I think we just got spoiled so much last week, seeing the chaos, seeing how much passing could happen on road courses. But all in all, I thought it was a pretty good race. I enjoyed the fact that you really had to manage your tires. I feel like in years past, we've seen people go out there and run qualifying laps for 25 or 23 laps, flip the stage, run some more qualifying laps, and there was no passing. We actually did get some passing this week. And you saw who was able to take care of their tires and who wasn't. And you saw some people struggle at the beginning and kind of figure it out as the race went on. So for me, I would say I think I'll go a little bit higher than you all. I think it was like a 7.1.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about the race because honestly, you guys just pretty much hit it all. So really don't want to go through saying it again. But I will say I don't think the fastest car won the race, in my opinion. Um, but I'll give about a like 7, just a 7.0.
That's a good rating. About an average of like 6.8 from all four of us here. That's where I thought the race was actually. Like it just wasn't. It wasn't above good. I thought that was the range. I did. You said that you don't think the fastest car won. Well, I think the fastest car was the 54. Right? Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
I I don't understand the strategy there. Do anybody else have opinions on what you think should have happened or why they did it?
You just
I
followed him.
mean, oh yeah, go ahead, DA, because
I
I
think
feel like I'm gonna go on a rant.
okay, you're good. I'll get this point out, and then you can go into rant. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I think I the ball's in your court. You could just follow them. You would have probably been fine. I don't know if you thought the tires were going to fall off way more than they did, or just get stuck in traffic, make it hard to pass. But it just did not work, and just because of that, I think it threw away their chance of victory.
Cody, would you like to go before I go on my rant as well?
Yeah, I'll go. I
Okay.
was actually gonna say that for you actually. Yeah, I don't like the strategy they went on. Obviously, I think they were going for points, obviously, which I agree with in that situation. But with who they're by and the other drivers and where they finish and everything, where they were running. But I think going into stage two, it definitely should have been flipped, and you would have had a shot, and then 54 probably would have won the race.
So here's how I view it. Stage one, if you want to stay out and win the stage because you don't think you have anything for SVG when it comes to like the overall race, I'm fine with it. But you showed in stage one and even in stage two by kind of driving through the field that you were probably the best car and you had something to compete with Shane. I feel like the 54 team went into this weekend with a mindset that they couldn't beat Shane Van Gisbergen. Like before the race even started, they had lost to SVG, and that just infuriates me. Um, I'm not like some Ty Gibbs super fan, but I'm not one of those people that's going to call him, the nepo baby. I think he belongs in the Cup Series, and he continues to show it week in and week out. He is very talented. Um, but the team in general, like I said, I feel like they went into this weekend saying that they already lost. Let's get as many points as we can and call it a day. Well, you saw SVG flip stage one. I believe he still got stage points. Yeah, he finished seventh, got 4 stage points in stage one, flipping the stage. And you were ahead of him. Stage two, he also got seventh, got four. So that's 8 stage points. And then he won the race. So an extra 20 points over, well, 21 points over where Ty Gibbs finished. Um, I just don't understand it. Like, if you're going to go into these races before they even drop the green flag and accept that the best you can do is second place, and you're a JGR car, if you're a top three, like the Penske, Hendrick, or JGR, if you accept that going into a race, that the best you can finish is second, just give up your seat, man. Just give up your seat, or whoever's on the box, give the headset to somebody else. Yeah, you're in it for the wrong reason. I know SVG is obviously great at road course racing. No, there's no denying that in any way, shape, or form. He's second all time now on the road courses win list, and he's been in the series for what, 3 years? Well, 2.1 or whatever, because he ran the Chicago race before yeah. So I mean, yeah, he's the greatest road course racer we've ever seen in NASCAR. He will break the record next season.
For
It
sure.
is what it is. But I feel like Ty Gibbs, I feel like that 54 team needed to make an adjustment in stage one. Like, you needed to call an audible. Win stage one, great. Flip stage two, and you're right there battling with SVG. And I think if that happened, the 54 would have been in victory lane and picked up even more points than what they did by winning those stages.
Yeah, I actually want to point out the last thing that you just pointed out. I actually think going for points in stage one is not a bad idea. I don't. I'm okay with you trying to win the stage in stage one because you don't know what the rest of the race looks like, right? Like, you don't. Um, well, if you know you made your car back up to the top 5 before they started pitting, no, you stay with that strategy, especially going into stage 3, right? Because I think if he restarted anywhere in the top 10, I think he's there to the 97 personally. But because he was back to 6, like farther back than originally. Yeah, there was a couple of cautions that helped him gain rows, right? Um, I don't understand the crew chief there. I was very frustrated because I wanted to. I think my next topic was SVG versus the field, right? Like, that was my next thing that I wanted to bring up. He's beatable. Like, we just saw it, right? Like, this week we saw that Briscoe has an opportunity. He's really good at saving his stuff. He did it better than SVG. We didn't think that was possible. Um, yeah, we had a quote unquote shit boxes in front of him, putting dirt all over the track, but which was a really funny comment. But you could tell his car was not as good as the 19, right? So, um, the field's closer, and I love it. I think it's exactly what we thought was going to happen sooner. I thought we were like, hey, we're gonna see them get way closer at the Glen, and then we saw him 30 seconds away from the field. I know it wasn't that, but I mean, that they're getting better. The series itself is getting better. The O'Reilly series, they still don't have a shot at him, right? Because of just the experience level. But I mean, the Cup series, it is getting really good. And Jimmy said it best on the post race is, he was like, "You made our series competitive outside of NASCAR. Like, now I feel like our drivers can go out there and go compete anywhere else and win. Like, beforehand, I didn't feel that way." And so, for what Jimmy just said right there is pretty impressive. I thought that was pretty cool that he said that. I don't know if y'all caught that or not, but I just want to give
I
this.
think
Go ahead.
I think hearing that from arguably the greatest of all time is
Right.
crazy
Yeah.
for SVG. So that's
I,
definitely some huge confidence.
I think it's amazing. I mean, obviously he says that he's not good on the ovals. I think he's getting way better than he thinks he is. He says he's far off. I don't think he's that far off. I mean, he's top 15, top 20 driver, but so is half of the 2010s guys who didn't even have a win, So, anyways, enough gloating SVG, and I just want to say that it's good. I'm glad that where the series is at because next year it's going to get better. I think that the teams are going to get better. I think Hendrick was a lot closer this week than they've been all road courses. So it's just only going to get more competitive, and that's only going to make SVG a little bit more excited, I think, for winning these things. We can move on to the O'Reilly series if y'all are good talking about the Cup race. Y'all good with that? Oh, the top finishers. I'm sorry.
Think oh, wait a minute. No. I want to talk about Todd G and Bubba. Oh my gosh.
I forgot about that.
Loved it. I absolutely love, dude. I feel like Todd Gillen never shows any emotion at all. All. And Bubba made a mistake going into 11. Slid the tires, was basically about to wreck, and Todd Gillen saved him from wrecking.
Yeah.
But Todd was having none of it. Absolutely shipped him
Yeah.
into two, and then just gave 0 Fs getting back on the track and said, Riley, get out of my way. And just ships Riley into the grass too. Like he became 2311, public enemy, #1. And I absolutely love it because when you get those drivers that really don't show much emotion and don't really retaliate very often, when you get them to kind of fight back, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you did something to piss this man off, and I
Yeah.
I loved every second of it. I love that type of racing in NASCAR. I love the bumper to the back of people. I thought like Hocevar, Bell gave it to Hocevar. Hocevar gave it back to him. It gets me so excited. I love the beating and banging.
Yeah. Well, I think that was the Sonoma that we're used to, right? Like that was considered our short track of road courses, and the Glen was like the high speed road course, which it is, right? But like for when we watched road courses when it was just two, like that was like, oh, we're about to get some really good racing, right? And we haven't had that because of the car and how fresh the track is after the repave and all the things. I finally felt really good. By the way, the save from Bell, by the way, was nuts. That
Mhm.
was, I mean, with a broken wrist, like that's crazy.
Damn it, I would say it definitely stung a little
Yeah.
bit.
uh,
I can imagine how numb his wrist was after the race, though. I bet it was super numb.
do y'all think the 11 spin? Do y'all think that was racing incident? Like how do y'all
It was
feel?
definitely a racing incident. I think it was just a stack up. There wasn't, it wasn't like intentionally caused or anything, right?
I
But
haven't
it was
watched
just a
Denny's
stack up.
podcast. Is
I
it out
haven't.
yet?
I'm assuming it is, but I haven't watched it either.
I'm eager to hear what he has to think. But
His interview he wasn't happy, I'll tell you that.
he was not happy.
I mean, I definitely think it's racing. I mean, it's the first lap after a restart in turn 7. Everybody's stacking up, and just kind of people bumping into each other, turn into bumper cars, and Denny got the worst end of it.
Yeah.
Um,
I
and then
also
I
think
mean,
he was a little
looking at the
wide.
replay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think the 9 going kind
Yeah.
of off track the corner before kind of made him,
Yeah.
alter his entry and everything. And it's just that, chain reaction. It is what it is. I mean, it sucks. You
Yeah.
can't be too upset. You're coming out you're coming out victorious in the end of it. But I
Yeah.
mean, it could
Yeah.
have been much more.
For sure. Da, any thoughts before we move on and go to the top finishers?
I mean, the last thing I want to say is I can't believe Hamlin's a points leader after 2 road courses in a row. I thought he
Yeah.
was sure, but no, he's got the lead again. Not again, but he's got the first
And
time.
I was the one to say 50 plus points. I did not expect him to be the points leader either.
Yeah.
I expected, I did expect something to happen at San Diego, right? Like I didn't expect, Reich to just absolutely, demolish him, right? Because it was a new race and a new track. But Sonoma did not think he would come out the points leader at all. But hey, my prediction is looking really good.
Yeah. You're looking super intelligent. We can go over the top finishers. Do y'all remember how we did it last week, where you picked a couple guys?
Yeah,
Uh,
I do remember that, but I forgot to do it.
so I'm gonna go first, obviously, just so that y'all can figure that out. My first one I want to reach out to is Ryan Priest. I mean, he's a short track guy. I know we kind of related Sonoma to being that, tire saving, managing your stuff. But I don't ever really see him up front at road courses, and he looked really competitive, especially around the Byron group. Um, I think if he would have flipped stage 1, he probably would have been around there, but he decided to get points. Not in the lead per se, but like closer to the Blaney Zillage battle. Um, and then my last one I want to say is Brad Keselowski. I mean, he's been dog water on the on the road, but top 15 finish for him. I thought that was good. And the battle between him and Cindric, they were moving each other for the bracket challenge. It was really cool to see. Yeah, I didn't know if y'all even noticed that was happening, but I was actually watching Brad's in car. They both shipped each other for like 5 laps straight. It was awesome. I wish the broadcast would have noticed it, but they didn't. But that was my two guys. Da.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the easy one here. Take Connor Zilic. Pretty sure that's his first top 10 in the Cup Series because of the road course. He's had a horrible season all year, maybe one of the worst rookie seasons we've seen in a while.
Yep.
So it's good for him to get a good result after a terrible season. Then one notable bad one is Noah Gragson, man. He's getting his back bumper reset, getting beat up by Cody Ware. That is absolutely terrible. I know I've seen his teammates, Zane Smith and Todd, they're faster, especially Zane. He's been having some good results this season. So I don't know what's going on with that four camp, but they are not in the right place.
I think for me, Christopher Bell's got to be the one that I highlight. A fifth place finish with a broken wrist. A week ago, we weren't even sure if he was going to race the full race this week. He goes out there, battles through it, uh, scored the second most stage points, finishing P2 in both stages behind his teammate. Really impressive run by him. Definitely did not expect him to be that strong, as you'll see in my bracket later on when we talk about that. Yeah, so good for him. And then kind of a disappointing race for Daniel Suarez, a guy that won here. What was it, 2 years ago or 3 years?
23. It was 23.
Was
So
it
is that
20? I
3
thought it
years
was
now?
22. That was
No,
the
he
first.
didn't win. I don't think he won with Chastain. But I could be wrong. But I really don't think he won with Chastain.
I don't know, but I mean, just a rough day for him. 31st, lost a spot in the standings. Yeah, definitely had higher expectations for Suarez.
We took my first one saying Bell, but I'm still gonna say it because I'm not gonna go through it. But super impressive for him. Um, I think a disappointing one that I want to point out is Chris Buescher.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That man was stinky. Um, especially after what we've seen from San Diego, he was one of the fastest cars, and then next week we're looking at him in 19th, and he qualified 15th, so he net lost. So, yeah, I don't know what was wrong with, I guess, necessarily the Ford camp this week, except for a couple guys. Um, they're pretty strong at San Diego as well. So, but I want to point out Joey Logano as well. P10 and then finished. He started P10 and finished 24th. Um, and lost to Eric Jones by one spot. So we're pretty happy.
For sure.
Wait, did you say the Lagooner?
Yep, Lagooner.
Dude, he was a traffic cone, an absolute traffic cone. Like you would think, being bald this season, he'd be more aerodynamic and a little bit quicker. No,
No,
not at all.
He's about as fat as Nathan now. Like that downforce is not.
Speaking of
Freaking
bald, you
hate
want to know
that
who just
dude.
went bald?
Huh?
Oh God.
Speaking of John Cena.
Yeah, I heard or I saw that. That was wild. I mean, I couldn't see it before, but now it's like not even an
And now
outline.
you really see him. That
Now there's just like a reflection, like randomly in the
Yeah,
sky. It's just
yeah.
really weird, dude.
It's nuts. That's actually really funny. Good job, everybody. That was funny. We'll move on to the O'Reilly race. I don't have to say much. I'm just gonna give the rating. SVG1. That was a 3. That was. I fell asleep. That was awful. Da.
Yeah, this whole race was just SEG and Zilch whipping their nuts on the field. So we're going to say that that's a 4.5 out of 10.
Yeah, the race sucked. It absolutely sucked. Um, I don't, I don't even really know what to say. Like, I mean, realistically, if you took out the top two, it wasn't that bad of a race. Like the rest of the field, the racing it wasn't bad, but for some reason, the CW this week just wanted to really focus on the 9 car, and then just kind of scanned back the track about 30 minutes later, and then you would see second place Village coming. Yeah, I hated it. Well, I hated the battle for the lead. The rest of the race wasn't that bad, so I'm gonna give it a 4.
I do want to agree with that. The battle for the lead, not good, but the other part of it was good. The battle for third was amazing. I think it was Taylor Gray, Brent Cruz. Was it Corey Day or Raja? I think it was Corey Day. It
What
was
are you talking
Raja
about?
does like towards the end. I know
No.
Sammy Smith was up there as well. right?
That brother was Anthony Alfredo.
Oh, it was Anthony Alfredo.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I totally forgot about that. Dude ran super good. Um, but no, that battle for third was amazing. Would watch that again. Probably would pay for it. But I'll give it a 3.
Nice. Well, that average was pretty low. So, congratulations to them. I guess we can go into the top finishers here. Um, the first one I want to point out, I'm not going to pick the easy ones, Anthony Alfredo or Parker. I do have something to say after that, though, about why they're running better. Carson Quapple in the 91. I mean, I know he's been really good on the road, but I feel like that equipment and that just showed his ability and his talent. I really like that. There's someone that I really want to say that struggled. Um, Justin Allgaier. Was he in an accident? Did I miss something? I mean, I know I fell asleep, but like, was he in an accident?
I think he did get spun at one point. Either he got spun or he spun out at one point.
Yeah, that
He
brother.
got wrecked, but I don't remember by who.
He's glad the road courses are over. Like that, he's back in the top 5, back winning stages. So just want to point out Justin Allgaier, but he still has got a stupid lead. So we'll get into that in a second. But go ahead, Da.
Don't do it, DA.
I'll take one of them. I'll take Anthony Alfredo. I'll take the easy bait. I'll leave Hunter to talk about his king. Yeah, Anthony Alfredo was really impressive. They had speed at Coronado. They brought it back here, and again, another good result. So good job from the 96 team. Gets a good results. Another one, Austin Green in '87 going to a backup car after destroying it in practice and went ahead and grinded and got up to 12th place finish. So good job on their part.
Yeah, you already know where we're starting on this one. My glorious king, my goat, Parker Retzlaff, a top 5 at a road course. Just what a time to be alive. It really is. It just what a time to be alive. The dude is killing it right now. I absolutely love it. If you put that dude in that 9 car, he might have won yesterday. All right. If you swapped him and SVG, he might have beat SVG on Saturday. Another one I'm going to highlight. Taylor Gray. I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. All right. Had a great run going and ran out of fuel, really similar to what was it? Truex a couple years ago, just sitting right there out of 11, just couldn't quite reach the finish line. Lost a ton of points, and then yeah, Brandon Jones thinking he's Lightning McQueen, giving him a push across the line. You're not Lightning, you're not him, but yeah, those are my 2. Since you took my second guy, Austin Green. What a guy! What a race!
My first one, I'll take Carson Quapple, in the 91. Obviously, it is a road course, so it's a little more fair to the field and the lower teams, right? But being in so many different cars throughout the whole season, it's just yeah, I can't imagine how it feels, right? But super impressive for him to battle up to 6, and then I want to say, hey, give me Rajah Caruth for my second one. We don't think of him much as a road course guy, right? But he was able to get a top 15, so good points for him to finish top 15 at somewhere we don't expect him to be running good at, right? So good for him.
That's awesome. Thank you all for doing that. I do want to point out why Viking Motorsports is getting better. They're actually building their own cars now. So at first they just bought a bunch of RCR cars from last season, and so that's why at the beginning of the year, the not the 99 but the 96 was a lot slower versus the 99. Now they have enough cars to build off of. So that's why both drivers slash teams are running up front, not just the one. So it's really cool to see because I like Anthony.
Freaking hand me downs, man.
Literally, that's what it was. It was just hand me downs that weren't set up right, and I like Anthony Alfredo. I think if you put him in a decent ride, he's going to give you exactly what you need out of the day. I don't know if he's going to win, but he's definitely going to get you a solid top 10. Um,
Yeah, Anthony Alfredo is great. Fast Pasta loves Jesus, so that's pretty cool.
he does love Jesus. Um, Did he say something like 3 weeks? He posted something about that. Actually, this weekend.
Yeah, I
Um,
remember seeing it, but I don't remember what it said.
Congratulations to Viking Motorsports for getting their 2 first top 5s this season. That was a really cool stat that they showed it after the race. It's a really good job to them. Now we move on to the points. We can pull those up. Actually, what is going on here?
Yeah, I really thought you were. I was trying to throw you the lob on
Oh, did I just?
Taylor Gray.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. My bad. I completely swung and missed that.
No way. I didn't. No shot. Okay. Are you laughing at me?
Yeah.
I accidentally exited out of the.
Hey, there we go.
There they are.
These are the updated points. I'm not going to show you the truck points because we did have a race, but these are the updated points. Yeah.
Yeah. Look out for Jesse Love. He's looking.
Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
Just do some quick math real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Best
yeah.
time of the sport right here.
Oh, yeah, that 2 cars got it. He only needs to outpoint Allgaier on average by about 41.5 points these last 5 races, and he could be your number 1 seed going into the chase.
Oh,
Well,
quite
he-
doable.
Nice.
Quite doable.
Now, y'all
Yeah.
want to see something that's close?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yay. Look at that.
Ooh.
New leader.
New
11.
points leader, Denny Hamlin, by 1
two.
point.
Hamster.
The first points change for the lead all season is
I have
Denny
a
Hamlin.
question. I thought they changed the fastest lap rule that you had to finish on the lead lap to get the point.
No,
I
you
don't-
couldn't go to the garage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So if you go to the garage, you can't get it, but if you do whatever you need to do on pit road, you're good. Okay.
correct. Like
Dang,
you
you
can't
lost some points.
because you could easily, suit up the car, engineering
Dude,
wise.
Larson did it like 5 times last season.
Yeah, exactly. So, but no,
Dang,
Denny,
we lost some points. We're 17th now. That sucks.
yeah, you're 12 out. But I will say, over 2 road courses, I feel like that's a dub for you.
That is huge,
Um,
especially after San Diego coming out on top of it. So
And AJ Allmendinger, I want to point him out. No Chevy support, 19th in points, ahead of Joey Logano, right? Like, I mean that's pretty impressive in itself.
I didn't even notice that. Wow. Take a screenshot of that.
But Christopher Bell moved up a spot. Trying to think what else happened. Chase lost.
Ty
ground.
Gibbs. Did
Yeah,
Ty Gibbs jump Larson, or was he already?
Yeah, he jumped Larson.
He jumped.
And then, of course, those 2 stage wins helped him get a gap on him as well.
It's crazy. Could be pretty close to Ryan Blaney if they had the right strategy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's funny.
also, you got to think, Blaney gained like almost 30 points on the 2 leaders. So, that's wild.
Yeah, Blaney had a good.
I mean,
good race.
if Denny can catch up 120 points in 4 races, I think Blaney could easily do it if they get hot. I mean, that's how good their team is. So,
I think the crazy thing is we still have to go to Atlanta and Daytona again.
yeah,
I mean, just
yeah,
there's 2 wild cards.
If I was Denny and Reddick, I would just make sure I do good these next 4 weeks in the TNT broadcast. But yeah, that's all I had for these points.
Can I bring up one thing real quick? That 24 is still mid to me. I don't know what's going on this season, but the 24 is still not up to the bar where it needs to be, considering it's a Hendrick sports car.
Yeah, they looked pretty good this week. They just missed the final stage. They just missed it. And I feel like that's where it's kind of been whenever they're competitive. They just kind of miss the final stage. And usually, I think it's a Hendrick thing right now, actually.
Yeah,
I
Elliott
think,
was good in stage 1 and 2, and then he wrecked, I guess.
yeah,
But
he was so loose on the restarts. Did y'all hear his in-car audio after the race, after the checkered?
no,
It went pretty viral. He was like, "I'm so sorry, guys. I suck. It's all my fault." He was so
true.
he, he was he was down bad. Like he got out of the car and he just put his head down and just walked away. Like he didn't talk to nobody. He just literally just got out of his car, put his head down, and walked away. I mean, I don't know if he
Be
thought that he.
honest, I thought he was a top 5 car, like a
Yeah,
fringe
I
top
mean,
5 car.
I thought he was better than Blaney. Actually,
I
he
thought
just
he was
never.
better than Blaney. I thought he was better than Larson. I thought he was the best HMS car on the day when it came to like a full run.
Yeah,
I think Larson fired off a little bit better,
yeah,
but I don't know. I mean, it's disappointing. It sucks. But at the end of the day, compared to what we were last week at San Diego,
yeah.
a couple weeks ago at Watkins, I'll take it, dude. I will take a 17th place finish and move on with my day because the previous 2 road courses were a very tough watch.
I mean that looked more like Elliott. This week looked like it looked better.
Yeah.
He just needed to qualify better, which he messed up in qualifying. So I'm sure he thought the whole weekend was his fault. But um, we can move on to the paint scheme review since we're right here. Um,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we get to 55 of Brad Paris. It was kind of just a filler. I don't think the scheme's horrible, right? Very clean design, but just feel like it deserved to be on here.
Looked good in the garage. Next, we have the 16 of AJ Allmendinger. Again, I think this is also kind of a filler. I feel like the schemes this week weren't that great. So, I mean, it's a good looking scheme. Nothing really special about it, but
Yeah,
the green and the white, this look good.
yeah, very clean.
Mhm.
Hey, 500.
Mm,
500 starts for AJ.
Yeah, good
that
for
is
him.
So
huge.
a huge milestone.
He's had a long and just underrated career. I
Don't
feel
tell
like.
Junior though. Do not tell Dale Junior. He thinks start milestones are the dumbest things.
Um, Hocevar in the 77. I would have put this higher. And the render they released, that schemed looked hot. Seeing it on track, it was not hot, but it was still a good design and very clean. Just wish the red popped a lot more than it did in this picture. You can tell it on the track.
Hey, like the first 10 laps, that thing was hot ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kosovo struggled
So,
at the beginning of the race. Oh my God.
that was
next,
really
we got the
bad.
next, we got the 45 of Tyler Reddick. It looked good. 6 laps down. We've seen it
It looked
before.
even better in the pits. Like
Yeah, it was right. It looked even better.
Looked better at
Great
the
lighting.
road.
But I mean, it's not a bad scheme. It's cool. We've seen it last week though, but we just needed something to go on this damn list. Okay, don't blame us.
Jeremy Clements in the 51. I feel like they always have really nice schemes. I feel like most weeks they're usually on our list. For whatever schemes they bring this week, and I love like the lightning going across the through the number and everything. Very smooth and really cool.
I think this is underrated for your list. Actually, I think it should be way higher.
Next, we got the 11 of Denny Hamlin. He has his email on the side, so he can email him. Just don't be too rude, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Like the little
Doing
lightning
it
bolt.
right now.
Oh, God. That does like the light purple with the darker purple with like the lightning stripe makes it look cool with the yellow outline. Just puts it all together. Oh, no. Oh no.
Did y'all see what I did?
Yes.
Yeah.
You had to open a new tab. I thought you were sense of hate me. I'm like, oh no.
Wait, leave it on here for a second.
Oh, that's
Yo.
funny. I didn't even think about that. I accidentally hit X on my thing because I have a gaming mouse, so I have buttons on the side of it. So when I accidentally hit it, sometimes it does things.
I thought you were going to send a really, really rude email, but we're good.
We got a Carnage and the one Roto Rooter. I personally love this design of this game. I feel like it looks. I like it on the 88 more, personally. But the one still looks pretty good, and I just love the design of how it looks. Do run
I
this quite.
I wish they didn't do this.
A little like things going into like the red, which is just like
Yeah,
Okay, I don't mind the blue, right? But the white kind of looks like it doesn't
yeah,
belong there.
it's odd.
Next, we got the hot. Literally, you can see on the exhaust pipes, the flames. The hot exalt Chevrolet of William Byron. I like the warm colors with actually like the yellow, the orange, and the white just to put things all together. Last time they had like the white number, but the yellow number, like the actual just classic 24, just makes it look better than before, in my opinion.
We got SVG in the 9 for the P1 spot. I do enjoy this scheme on the Cup car, but this scheme is just a million times better on the O'Reilly car, and it's just super hot. Um, there's it's so good, like there's not much to say about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like how the shield was blocking the 9. I think that was really cool. I don't know if that's like not important detail, like an accident, but it looks good like that.
yeah, it's pretty electric if you ask me.
Yeah.
I get it.
Pretty lit.
Alrighty,
How's your
well,
email going, Hunter?
That's all the
Oh, it's going
schemes.
pretty good.
I gotta go to the website.
Oh boy, you can just throw us in a shredder. Right? This did not go well.
Cause
Ah.
what the hell?
What the hell?
Check your bracket right here.
Yeah.
All right, so here's some accountability that we had.
That's a lot of red.
Well, we were wrong about Bowman. I mean, we didn't expect Tyler Reddick to suck, but
Failed.
Who's we?
Yeah.
Who's we?
hey, listen, we voted on this, okay?
Listen, I was a minority for the first time in my life last week. All right, I said that Alex Bowman was going to upset Tyler Reddick.
Yeah, he was actually like him and Reddick before, like he had his steering issues. Like they were running like one position apart. We got Cindric right. We missed on Suarez here. We just thought he was going to do way better. So shout out to Todd Gillen. And then same with Zane Smith. We thought that he was going to do way better according to his naval base performance. Carson Hocevar got him. We got these two right with Chase Briscoe and Ty Gibbs. And then we got McDowell versus Elliott, both right. I'm sorry, McDowell over Bubba, Chase versus Noah. Blaney right, SVG right. That was a lock. Kyle Larson, William Byron right. We did not get Christopher Bell right, but we did get Chris Buescher, which that was battle of the mid back there with Buescher and Nemechek. I'm surprised. I understand why we picked Ross Chastain, but if I would have known he was going to race the whole race, I probably would have still picked Ross, even though I just didn't expect him to be that as competitive. So, and then of course we did the memes for Ty Dillon, and it didn't work out. It was going to,
It was almost going to work.
It was close.
I told you to do Hammond, boys.
And then Eric Jones,
My goat.
my goat. And then we'll see next week for round 2. Obviously, this is going to be wild. This one. And
I feel like that's going to be a very underrated battle between
Yeah.
those two.
I agree. This is going to be good. This is going to be a great battle.
That's going to be a good one.
This is not going to be a battle. This is not going to be a battle.
Oh, well, Blaney does have experience. So I feel like it might be different.
Yeah. This is not going to be a battle. That's going to be a great battle, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And then battle of the mid up here. So this is awesome. We did not get a lot right. Hopefully we see how it goes. We got 50. What is our points actually? Does it show us? Oh yeah.
At least we're not last.
We got 11 out of 16.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Hey,
By the way, there are no brackets remaining.
that's
good.
true.
That's wild. Awesome. Well, that's all I had for this. Now it's time for
O'Reilly.
someone's joining.
Oh boy.
I don't even know who it is. I mean, I could have guessed by the name.
Hey.
But
Oh, I thought it was going to be DJ. I thought he was going to tell me that Kyle Larson was the greatest.
No, DJ isn't going to be here.
What is it up to now? 42
I'm not
races,
that
right?
stupid.
Uh, okay.
We're actually going into the news rating segment. I put everything on the Discord chat. If you want to read us off, DCD.
All right, I can do that. Um, if I could find it, holy shit!
It's Discord.
I got it. Okay, so Guy Fieri, Cody, joining your team.
Woo!
Who let bro cook? Literally.
Ah,
What are we?
Ryan Blaney will be hosting a YouTube show on the NASCAR channel on the gas. I like that. I like this podcast. I wish he'd do it more. Cup had 2.29 million viewers on the naval base on Prime, which is up 6% from last year. And O'Reilly had 1.16 viewers on the naval, up 4%. Truck had 6,000. Most watched race in the truck series since 2023.
600,000, by the way.
Oh,
6,000.
I
Damn,
meant to say
not a lot of
600.
people watching.
yeah, I was
My
gonna say.
bad.
I mean, but you're not wrong. That's probably the 6,000 most truck race since 2023. You're probably not wrong.
Yeah.
So all good for the naval base. I would like to see Prime's production on Fox regular at the naval base. I think that would have been a huge viewership spike, right? Like I think that would have been awesome. But obviously, I don't
Commentary
want.
would have sucked.
Yeah, I just would not would have wanted Fox to do it. They would have somehow made it about Wendy's and their Frosties more than about America.
About what?
Wendy's and their Frosties.
When these nuts hit your face?
Yeah,
Um,
I added on to that. That's not how that works. All right, now it's time for in the draft questions.
Hit
what
me
do you
with the
got for us?
questions.
All right, let's start it off. Sunday, or yesterday, Blaney was really the only Ford that was remotely competitive. And Ford only has one win this season, and that was Blaney. Are we concerned, and are we hitting the panic button on Ford?
I would definitely be hitting the panic button, be concerned. I mean, geez, you got Penske who's trying to carry like the brigade for you guys, and it's not going well except for Blaney being Blaney. He's helped carrying all. Outside of that, Logano with some good finishes, but outside of that, there's not really another little team who's really been doing anything that good. So yeah, I'd be hitting the panic button if I was Ford.
I would say yes, right? But they're focused. I would say they're most definitely focused on the next year when they bring in the new car, 100%. And I think they kind of just let this year slide by, right? But I think it's still a little worry, right? Like that they'll have one win this year. That's a little worrying, but I don't think I'm hitting the panic button, especially if they're focused on the next year's car.
DCD.
I'm not. I think a little worried, yeah, but I think they got some good tracks coming up for them. So I think we might see them start to emerge a little bit.
I think that's both of y'all make two good points. My only counter reaction to both of those is I don't know why you would want to skip a year when you've been pretty dominant and when it comes to the championships since the next gen car. And then second to that, I just don't see who's gonna actually win other than Blaney. For like a victory lane, obviously you can get top 10s, top 5s, but we're here to race and to win. My other point to that is I'm worried more or less not than just Ford's performance, but the Ford pipeline. Obviously, you don't really have O'Reilly. There's nothing there for them. The truck series is kind of eh. I mean, you have Thor Sport, but those are a bunch of hacks, right?
You got front row.
Oh, okay, yeah. My fault. I forget about that. But they're running so well that it's shocking. But then front row obviously for the Cup team is kind of tier 3 according to the Ford lineup. So I don't really know. I don't really see a lot of good things for the future of Ford. So I'm pretty panicked.
This is my panic button. We are slamming that thing, slamming it, because I was going to go the route you went, Dylan. The pipeline. I mean, you got Penske. The only legitimate seat that's going to open up there is Logano in a couple years. You got front row. Noah probably should be out of that ride. He kind of sucks. Which at that point, if you're a young guy getting into the series or trying to, get a development deal or something like that, why are you signing with Ford? Where are you going to go? Like, is there any progression for you at Ford? Most likely not. If your goal is to make it to the Cup Series, a lot of question marks there, and just, I mean, I don't agree with giving up on the one season if that is the case. I don't think it is. I think everybody realistically is a competitor at the end of the day. I just think they're missing on a lot. I mean, a lot of us in here are Hendrick fans, and we're concerned about how we're missing compared to the Toyotas. Well, if we're missing, like if we're not even like on the same field as the Toyotas, the Fords aren't even in the ballpark. So for me, that's a huge panic and something that I would definitely be concerned about if I was a young driver or a Ford fan. Second question. In a couple podcasts I listen to, a lot of people say that the trucks drive more similar to the Cup cars than the O'Reilly cars do. We saw Corey Heim win last week. So I'm wondering if you all think, do truck drivers have an advantage by if they just skipped the O'Reilly series and went straight to Cup? Something we could see from somebody like Lane Riggs potentially.
I think that I think they do really because I feel like with Xfinity, like they're more looser, so you have to deal with a loose condition. Like you can find a loose condition that can help you with that. So I don't think the O'Reilly Auto Parts is completely useless. But I think the trucks are like the primarily like main thing that will help you the most because it's kind of like steering a brick on four wheels is what the next gens are. So I mean, yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I would say the truck series does have an advantage in my opinion. We've seen with SVG how he ran a year of O'Reilly and said he personally said he was like, I shouldn't even have done it. Because he felt like when he got to the first season of Cup, he just felt like he was lost everywhere, and it was nothing like the O'Reilly car. So I feel like you're gonna gain knowledge that you don't even need by going up one series, but I get the experience. But I feel like that's the only thing you gain is the experience, right? Um, for more racing. But I would say jumping from trucks to Cup is more of an advantage than going up the rank.
Yeah, I think just it's the how the sport is now. The cars aren't similar at all, so you might as well jump. You're gonna waste a year just sitting there in O'Reilly trying to learn a whole new car, and then you have to do the same thing the next year. Why not just skip it and get to it?
Alrighty. I like all of those points. I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but um, I think just the arrow and the way the arrow works in the truck versus the O'Reilly is very similar to the Cup car, and so like your the way you do restarts. I know Zillage talked about this a little bit um, in one of his interviews. Like just the way you do restarts is so backwards. You know, like O'Reilly, you want to get to the gas first, and the Cup you kind of want to lay back and and get out of the dirty air. That's the same with the trucks. So I actually think it's an advantage from going from trucks to Cup versus O'Reilly to Cup, just based off of the arrow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much on this one because you all basically kind of hit all the points. But yeah, I mean it's I definitely think it's an advantage. I think O'Reilly is still some of the best racing we have out there because, I mean, those cars are pretty good. They're pretty great. I wish the Cup car was more similar to the O'Reilly car than it is the truck, but I mean, we're driving tanks on Sundays and trucks on Fridays, so it is what it is. Third question, the fun one. Chicagoland's coming back this weekend. What's a track NASCAR has gone to in the past that you would like to see come back? It could be a track that Cup has never been to, but the other series have, or it could be an actual return for the Cup Series.
For me, I'd like to see a road course. I want to see Run America back. I think that'd be really cool.
I thought the 2022 race was pretty good there. I mean, other than the finish, but you know, the first like 60 laps of it was pretty good.
Then Boy and Dylan, you can go before me.
Well, I think you're gonna see it next year with this track behind me. So
That's interesting. Wow. So I got two. I know you only said one. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do an oval and then a road course. The oval, I actually think Kentucky would be really good at with the next gen. I know it sounds really wild to say, but I mean, I'm here.
Homer.
I know it's a little home thing, but like, I actually think the way the next gen drives, it would be pretty good. Um, and then the road course, actually, Road Atlanta would be really cool. We've never been there. I'm a huge fan of the track, and the way it drives, especially on iRacing, it's pretty cool. But it's like the Glen and Sonoma had a baby, so it's pretty cool.
Um, well, you definitely pointed it out to me, saying the first one, Dylan. So give me Kentucky as well, because I agree with what you said.
Homer.
Nope.
Dude, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I thought it was some of the best racing we've seen in the next gen era. Bring back Auto Club. Like, I wish we could go back
well,
there. Auto Club was so freaking good in these next gen cars. Other than when Kyle Larson was not clear. What an idiot. Um,
42 races, by the way, I
All
think.
right,
Somewhere around
this is the end of the
I
podcast. I'm just
like I genuinely thought that Auto Club was a great race. We went there 2 years in the next gens, I believe.
Yeah. Kyle
Yeah,
Busch won the last one.
somebody's goat got to win there
hmm
with Chase trying to run him down.
Yeah.
That face.
my goat has a win there.
Um, and then if I was gonna go, if I,
Jesus.
and then if I was gonna go with a road course to bring back, honestly, Mexico. I thought Mexico was a pretty fun experience last year. Um,
Yeah, top three.
I know the drivers didn't really think so, and the NASCAR teams didn't think so. But so if we could figure out like the logistics to everything to make it a smooth race, like maybe we'll go to Texas the week before instead of going to freaking Michigan and then to Mexico. Then maybe it would be a little bit better. But I thought that was a really fun race last year.
I'm sure the fan interactions were amazing though.
yeah.
And that's honestly, I think I was watching him podcast from San Diego. He was like, he said if I was, hosting NASCAR races and putting a schedule together, right? Like he said that's the first thing he's focusing on. He was like, I think he said racing comes third, right? I think is what he said. Pretty sure he said third, and then he said something else
Who
in second.
did he?
Hamlin, yeah.
Oh,
That he would put hit
of
racing
course he
third.
would.
But he said he put the fan experience first, 100%. But I can't remember what the second one was. But it was probably the driver experience, I would say, if I had to guess,
Mhm.
right? But yeah, I mean, I
It's
think
probably team logistics second.
yeah, probably.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think they do a really good job when they go to somewhere new and put stuff together like that.
for sure. Any other questions that you have us?
Oh, those are my three.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Really good questions there. I know I didn't really answer what would the only one to come back is Kentucky, but obviously I added a track we've never been to. Obviously the Rock is definitely something that's on the Cup list, but not too crazy.
I don't. I would love to. I think I would love to see it on in the Cup car, but I don't know if it would ever happen.
We'll see.
I think it could in the next couple of years, but I hope they don't touch that track. Like I want the tires to really wear.
Yeah, I just the tires would definitely wear really good. It's just like how bumpy it is. I feel like with the next gen car, it's I don't know, but we just seen it at San Diego, but they're going high and then low speeds. It's not constant high speeds. I don't know.
Heck
want
yeah,
the-
man, drag the bottom a little bit.
I want the Roval back. I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
No.
Give me the Daytona Roval.
Yeah, actually,
2021.
no, that's not a bad idea.
2021.
Yeah, let's
Class.
forget that.
I remember.
All right, now it's time for the fun stuff.
Hey, little Shane been good, bro.
Picks.
Lightning
Man.
McQueen.
Man,
Hey,
it's close.
yeah. That Connor Zillow tanking pick for Cole Custer worked to perfection. Thank
Hell yeah,
you.
Tyler Reddick, you suck.
Yeah.
Hey. Cody Ware got me 3 and JHN got me 3. We're cooking.
Yeah, brother. Hunter still has the lead. DA moved to second. DJ moved to third. Cody moved to fourth. I went down to fifth. DCD stayed at sixth. And then, of course, Damon is in the rear. Just where he
To get
likes
from
it.
first to fifth is hilarious when you look
Yeah.
at 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Gosh, Damon sucks at this. Holy.
I realize I need to, there we go. Change the point standings a little bit down because of the way I'll show you on the stream later. But so we have the O'Reilly race. Sorry, I did not have my phone up because I was trying to fix that. It is at Chicagoland. We're back at Chicago, Saturday, July 4th. Happy 250th birthday, America. 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the CW. What? Okay, it's literally called. Never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that.
Oh, it's actually called that?
Yeah.
Just-
200 laps, 300 miles. Who's gonna win, DCD?
Well, maybe a night race, but give me Corey Day.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
brother.
wow, this guy stinks.
No. No.
Ah,
Dud voice sold.
I
the
don't want him.
weekend sweep is going to happen. And Chase Elliott's going
can't
to start
happen.
it off with the O'Reilly series, and you're shaving the beard.
I'm trimming. I never said shaving. I said trimming. All right.
Okay, if he sweeps, you got to go full on skin.
Yes, if he
I will make that deal. If he sweeps, I will shave off my entire beard.
Okay.
But I will tell you right now that there's a very good chance I will no longer be engaged.
Okay. I think that's a good balance though. I'm just kidding.
I think you need to test
How
it.
about this? I'll do it as well. If he
Dude, we'll both go babyface.
babyface, straight up, no joke.
I'm in. A virtual
Ooh.
handshake.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm actually going to go only mustache, straight up,
Oh,
no
dude.
joke.
Yeah.
Straight 90s.
Yes,
You
dude.
You gotta do
All
it too, then. You gotta do it too, Hunter.
right, Cody, who you got?
Well, since you took the guy I wanted, well, give me the other guy that's probably has a really good shot at winning. Give me Connor Zillage.
Oh, is it my turn, or does we want
Yeah,
DJ's
I mean,
pick?
I thought DJ was going to join us, but you can
No, he
just
said
go
he
ahead and
wasn't going to, but he's not responding to us for
go.
picks.
My
Oh,
wife
wait.
just texted me and said, "Hell yes, let's go stash." That's what she just texted me.
Golly. All right.
Go ahead.
Hold on. DJ's about to give us his pick.
Oh, hurry up, DJ. No one cares.
All
right,
Allgaier.
he's going
Okay.
Allgaier.
What a bastard!
Lame.
I hate you. Hey, DJ. I'm not. I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take someone who might have. Does he even have experience in this track? I don't even remember.
Ooh.
I'm going to take Cole Custer.
That's a good pick, actually.
Mm.
Pretty sure it's experience of the track, right? I think he does.
Well, I mean, at this point,
He actually doesn't.
you just got to take your goat, and we got to go Parker Retzlaff. I mean, eventually he's going to win, and I'm just going to clip me picking Parker Retzlaff and post it all over social media.
Yeah.
TikTok. I
Like, I
predicted
called
Parker
this.
Red Sox to
I
win.
called Parker winning.
We're on the wagon before it began. I swear.
All right.
I am the wheels of the bandwagon. Oh my God, Cody, fix your hat and or your hair, or just don't turn ever again.
What
Can you
happened?
turn for me real quick.
I'm good. I don't know what happened. What else?
Dude, please look to your left. Please look like hard to your left, a 90-degree turn.
My hair is probably sticking out in the back, ain't it?
Dude, please, just 90-degree turn. Come on, do it for the stream. No,
I
that's
can't.
Wrong
I
way.
think, I think
Oh,
that's
you
your
said
right, buddy.
Oh,
You're
I was
left.
thinking of the. I
You're
was thinking of
left.
the camera. My bad.
Oh yeah, there we go. Heck yeah, brother. Letting that thing go wild.
Start
got
Oh, I
this.
can feel it. I can feel it back
You
here.
got
We
spoiler
got
in the
the
back.
Sonic the Hedgehog looking. The Cup Series is going to Chicagoland again. Sorry, the first time in a while. Sunday, July 5th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TNT. It is the Eero 400. I don't even know what that means. I've never even heard
It's
of that.
Josh Berry's sponsor.
That makes it even worse. So, who is going to suck DCD?
Cody Ware.
Wow. And grass is green and the sky's blue.
Well, it may be a sponsor for the race, but he sucks. So, Josh Berry.
He's gonna go flying through the air.
Well, he has no experience and not at this track and not much experience in the Cup car. Give me Austin Hill.
It's fair. I'm going to go ahead and say Ryan Priest will struggle, unfortunately.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna keep hating on Fords. I think I know I watched the video. He didn't actually touch him, but I'm still gonna blame him. So Austin Cindric's gonna suck.
That's so good. Well, that's 2 weeks in a row that he touched us, you know?
Unacceptable.
Yeah, don't look at me like that.
HR.
That's so Listen, Hunter, I gotta tell you a really funny thing about that. It just like after the pod. But
Oh, okay.
that is like it's so funny. Who is gonna have a good run, DCD?
Well, I can't pick him to win, but give me Alex Bowman.
Wow.
That's a good. I actually really like that pick. My good run pick is someone that I actually talked to Cody about before the pod. Your boy Eric Jones is gonna be a good pick this week.
I thought about that.
Don't hurt your neck, bro.
I already hurt my ankle, man. I probably
He's not
should.
He's not Damon. He has a neck.
Yeah, he picked Toyota. Good pick. Good pick.
Good pick.
Bro, you're worse than Clint, dude. I swear you gobble on them guys. Go ahead.
I really don't. I just like Toyota. There's a difference.
Is it my turn? I don't know.
No, it's mine. It's mine.
Nah, Cody's got to clean off his chin first, and then he can pick.
I don't know what you're talking about because I'm not even going to pick a Toyota here. I'm picking Brad Keselowski for good run.
Well, screw you, because that's my. Actually, I'm just kidding. That wasn't my good run. Because I figured his team would be bad, so that's impossible. So we're just going to go ahead. Why not? Let's say Ricky Stenhouse has a good run.
Ew.
Well, I can't pick him to win. I know he's going to. Chase Elliott's going to have a good run.
All right. Do we have Damon's win pick at all?
Nope.
Nah, his hands are too burnt. To
Type. Yeah, I saw. Yeah. So DCD.
For you all that don't know, Damon right now looks like the bill of DA's hat.
Yeah.
Who's at that tomato from VeggieTales?
Is that Larry? No, is that Cucumber?
I don't remember his name. I don't know his name.
Yeah, it's been like 24 years since I've watched
Yeah,
Vegetables.
it had been a while. It had been quite a while.
Silly songs with Larry. All right.
His name is Bob. First off,
Well, of course you
Listen.
know.
I mean, I
Bob the
just
tomato. Is that what you said?
The
Mhm.
only person in here would have known that would be you or Damon. And there's
It's probably
I just
Cody.
looked
totally
it up.
different reasons.
it should be Cody.
It really should be me. I feel like, but
Look at you,
Go
look like
ahead.
a tomato.
Go ahead. Who's
Same
winning?
shape.
all right, well, who's gonna win, buddy?
Brad Keselowski.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But do you let's see.
He's one of the only three
Oh.
drivers in the field to have a win, buddy.
I'm actually going to pick the second place driver, Kyle Larson.
That's a great pick. Damn.
Well, I'm gonna pick the first
I
place
was-
driver.
I was finally gonna take Larson. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
So before the season, this is the race that saved him on purpose.
But yeah, I'm gonna take the winner here, and it's gonna be a Hendrick 1-2. Give me Elliott.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick. Dude, I had like no one, dude. It's scary.
I know.
Um,
You have better picks than me. You're fine.
do I really though? There's a guy who's like, oh man, I don't trust Ford at all. You know what? So this is a nighttime race, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so the lights are gonna flash with 1 to go. It's gonna be a legacy run. Eric Jones is gonna win this damn race.
Yes,
That's good.
I think Toyota's
Wow.
strong.
that's a good pick,
Wait.
dude.
Wait, did DJ ever send his pick in?
He said Zane Smith.
Zane Smith.
Oh, okay.
That ain't happening.
Honestly, I'm kind of bamboozled. I'm flabbergasted. A lot of the people I was going to pick went. So we're just going to go a completely different route. And one of Drake's most famous songs, Back to Back. No, I'm not talking about SVG. This dude didn't race last week. Give me Corey Hahn.
Ooh. Oh, I can't even take
That's
him off
a good
the
pick.
on the damn list. That's a great
Dylan, I
pick.
want to, or Hunter, I want to let you know that was my second pick. But
So
obviously
it was either
that was
Elliott or Heim. That's funny. That's actually hilarious. Man, all great picks.
Yeah, who'd you take?
Eric Jones.
Oh yeah, you did take it.
You would know that.
I actually think who'd you pick? Did you just pick Brad? Yeah, I called him out too. Remember, Cody?
It's
Before the
him,
pod?
Denny, and Bowman are the only ones with the win there.
I think all of our picks are going to be in the top 10. Like actually,
Yeah, I like my Eric Jones pick. I feel like Toyota's gonna be strong as always. I think Legacy's had some good runs, so I think, hey, I can see him
I don't think Zane Smith's top 10.
going on a track that.
are you sure?
Not this week.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
He's so
Zane can
good.
get there. I think Zane can get there.
I don't know, Jim.
I don't know. That's so good. We didn't have a lot of views this week. I kind of expected that, and then also next week will probably be low as well for the 4th, and everyone traveling and whatnot. But thank you everyone who tuned in for sure.
DA.
We got some things. We got yeah.
Yep.
Don't worry. I didn't forget.
We're getting there.
Da,
Ooh.
what?
We know what this is for, right?
Nah,
I do not know.
I'm putting the pressure on DA.
Get the brooms out.
You might get hate messages. If you make this shot, Kyle Larson finally breaks the winless streak.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
Make it. I get 10 points.
Can you just whiff? Just
Can
whiff.
you? Yeah, please miss it.
We'll see
Well,
how it
we-
goes.
We have an honor system here at Out of the Draft.
Yep.
All right,
Yes, we do. We have an honor system.
Yeah.
We'll
Scouts
keep it-
honor.
Yep. Scouts honor. Yes. Thank God. I missed
Another
it.
week.
I suck.
Another week. Keep adding on.
I
P2,
suck.
baby.
Thank God.
P2.
Yeah, I don't know why you're looking upset, man. It's 6
P2.
points is perfectly fine.
Yeah, P2's all right. P2's all right. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in. Do y'all want to add anything before we head out?
I do. God bless our troops. Happy birthday to America. Go Hoosiers.
Go
I guess it's the last time I can say this. Happy Pride Month, DJ.
Yeah. It's sad. It's going away.
I mean, DA's wearing a pride hat right now, so
Talking
All right,
about
chill out.
Mm.
Chill out.
I
Let's
get
not
that
go too far.
reference.
We see your background. He's naked on a bathroom floor drinking bourbon with a bunch of dudes.
true.
I also get that reference.
Can I be honest? He said it's super zesty too. He's like, I'm gonna drink bourbon.
Drink a lot of bourbon tonight. Maybe they go on the bathroom floor again.
Dude, I still remember the driver introductions about like the NASCAR on NASCAR's YouTube, where it was like, "Did he say again?" Honestly, I think I'm gonna go back and watch that now. I just want to hear. Did he
He's
say
trying to
again?
this off. He's like,
What are you going back to watch?
Bowman naked on the bathroom floor, Cody.
With
No,
bourbon.
the driver
All right.
introduction.